Sylvia. Welcome to my channel. I'm so super excited to have finally, oh my god, I don't know for how long I've been thinking of doing this, but I've always been so shy about talking in camera, but I'm glad that I finally could give it a shot. So without making this very long, I'm going to tell you what I have made this video about today. So everyday makeup look, it's apparently a big deal for so many girls. You don't need a lot of products, you just don't need a lot of time. Even though today's video, because it's the first one that I have shot, and you know, talking and recording at the same time did give me a bit of a challenge. However, I've tried to simplify it as much as I can. So keeping in mind that it's my very first video, I would really appreciate all the comments, feedbacks and suggestions that you guys might have. So I'm just going to show you how I did this look. This is my everyday go-to look whenever I am going out for grocery, for movies. You know, it's just a little bit different here and there, like maybe a little more smoked or a little less smoked, or maybe a little brighter lip shade, but more or less basically this. I'm going to do a very quick gets ready. So I'm just going to get rid of the excess gold that is still lying in my eyes, and it's very important that you moisturize your skin before you start putting any sort of makeup. So the moisturizer I used is by Body Shop, the Drop of Light. I believe in using a sunscreen no matter what time of the day. I'm just gonna, it's really quick absorbing, and you don't have to worry about it because it's transparent. Agar aap bhul jate ho, then by all means go ahead and put it like, you know, after you're done with your makeup. What primer basically does is it creates a fine base for the makeup to set in, which is this one, Clarins BB Cream. It's Skin Detox Fluid. It has SPF 20, and I like doing this. So this one is by Urban Decay, this brush. I need a little more light for you guys, yeah. Don't really like a very high coverage. I like my skin peeping through my base, if you know what I mean. I do like a full coverage makeup when I'm going for a party or something. It's a little better if it's higher. Oops. Slightly better. A lot better. So yeah. If not for you guys, I would not actually be using a concealer right now. This one I really like. This is by Benefit 03. Now what this one it does, it's a pore minimizing corrector. It's amazing, you can see. And this one is again my skin color, and I can do it even without the makeup on or off, yeah. Or the Sephora or any orange character that you have can just be used. I'm almost running out of it, so I'll just go with my bare fingers to hide imperfection. I'm just going to get my HD Makeup Forever Beauty Blender. It's done. I'm just going to run over it. It really doesn't matter if it's more or less on the either side, because I'm just going to dust it up here. Everyone has a different way of doing their makeup. What I like to do while my you know, makeup is setting is to finish off my brows. So today I'm just going to take this L'Oreal pencil on light hands. With this, I'm just going to start by brushing. This is very important. You need to brush your brows before you fill it in. With upward strokes, very light hands. If you're doing it for the first time, please bear in mind that it can get overboard, yeah, and it will look horrible if you get it wrong. So I suggest that you start with softer hands. You can actually do it right here. You see this? Just filling it in slightly. Choose the shade close to your hair. My hair is dark brown, so I prefer getting a dark brown tone. And for beginners, I actually recommend that you use a pencil rather than going on with a brow pomade directly, because this will help you set your hands. So again, starting from the bottom, following your natural brow line, you just have to kind of brush upwards. that's it. Now remember, just like your eyeliner, your eyebrows have to be friends, not twins. In my case, not even sisters. Unless you're going for a really dramatic look, I recommend that you keep your eyebrows light and natural. So that's it. So again, this can be done by using any dark shade from your makeup palette. My brows by Benefit, it's almost dry. It's in shade 3, volumizing fiber, and it works amazing. It not only keeps the brows in place, but you will see instantly. You see that? Next, you see, first I'll tell you something about my eyes. One, my eyelids are super oily, and second, they're hooded, which I just found out like 2 weeks ago. Isn't that funny? So I really must use an eyeshadow primer. I have been using this one. This is by Urban Decay primer potion. It's original. It doesn't have any shade, but I just love it. Even if I don't want to use any eyeshadow, I just like dabbing it. It keeps the oil away from my crease. From the same shade, the Huda Beauty palette, I'm going to take the shade Sandalwood and just go lightly across just to create a base. The next that I'll take is the Bahama Mama bronzer. Take the same shade on my brush and just going to more drama to my lids. I'm going to use a black kohl. This is Makeup Forever, just to tight line my smudge brush, and I'm just going to diffuse it. I like doing this one by one, so one at a time, because sometimes, I don't know, this one doesn't dry really quick, but sometimes the kohl pencil that you're using tends to get drier sooner than expected, so just to avoid that kind of a fuss, I just like smudging it out. That's it. I do the same with this eye. It turns out dramatic. Oh, sorry, I'm just using the shade Suede, and that's just going to diffuse the color, and it's very close to the shade that I've already used. I'm just keeping all the shades in brown, so this looks very naturally diffused, and yet some, a bit of a smoky at the same. I'm going to take these two shades here, the Suede and Cocoa, just a bit. I'm just kind of just touching the shades just like that, tapping on the extra, and I'm just going to go under my eyes. That's it. Taking the same liner again, I'm just going to tight line. Applying mascara. I'm a big mascara fan. Lashes, you can find it in any Sephora store. So this is the one that I've been using recently, but I also have one of my favorite is the Roller Lash by Benefit. I love the mascaras by Lancome, the Doll Eyes or the Grandiose, even the Hypnose. Excuse me if I look funny. It's very important to curl your lashes before you put mascara. So what I do in the second application is I just hold the eyeliner like the corner of my eye and then just move the one up and down. That's it. And also it's important that you do it from top once. The coat just slides evenly, and then this is what I do. Kind of try to lift it with my finger. I will show you one more trick that can get you really nice mascara, but before that, don't forget your lower lash line. It is important that you put mascara on that too. And I always do that, I end up breaking my own eyes. It's better for me to get rid of the wooden part. Now you see what this does? Makes your face flat. You need to contour your face. The stippling applicator, it is by Sephora. It is the brush number 52. I take it the same Bahama Mama palette and I draw a slight, just to make my nose reappear on my face. The color here is so that when I apply a highlighter on my Cupid's bow, it pops out more. As of now, I'll just use the Hoola bronzer brush that I have here. Now the trick to do your contour is don't bring it too low to your mouth, even the blush for that matter, or else your face looks droopy. So for my blush today, I'm going to use the Coppertone by MAC, and this is the Sephora Pro Angled Blush Brush 49. So what I do is, for sculpting, you kind of make that parrot face, but while you're applying blush, it's very important to smile. So I smile. Please make sure you don't get anything like half of your eyeball. That is, like, for me, that's the measure. I don't get anything beyond this point, so whatever it is, it has to be on the other side. So I kind of just push the product into my skin rather than just brushing it all over. You see, it sits so beautifully. This is such a beautiful coral color, you guys. Like, you can use it on an everyday basis. And it goes really well with red lipstick as well, because when you're using red, please try and use coral blushes or brown or just bronzers for that matter, rather than using a pink tone on your cheek. It looks much more nicer, because then the red kind of pops out. So this is that. I think I'm done here with my blush. In the end, just to everything is blended, I just go back with the wet beauty blender. So yeah, what I like on an everyday basis, so like everyday lipstick, this one is one of my top favorite, brown nude shade. It's the Taupe by MAC. I don't like outlining my lips, that's just not me, but if you like it, go ahead and do it. I really like the diffused color between my face and my lips. So it's one of my top favorite everyday nude lip shade. I really love it. Now that I'm done here, I don't really have much left, so I'm just going to use the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix makeup spray. So I just like fixing it so my skin looks the way I want it to look throughout the day. And I really love highlights, the Naked Urban Decay palette. It's almost out. You can see this has beautiful shades. I just kind of take all of that and apply it before the setting spray goes dry. That is the trick. Everywhere on the high points of your face. So I like to take a little bit on my pencil brush, and then in here, it's just a little bit. And ta-da, I'm ready. Just going to open my hair. And that's it. I'll show you a closer view of my face. That is how it looks. You see? I really like the dewy finish. And the other trick that I wanted to show you was you can, after the mascara has dried, this gives a really nice lifted mascara, but be very careful with it. You have to make sure that the mascara has dried out completely. You just take the mascara wand and like the curler, the lash curler, not the wand, sorry. And just go over the mascara a couple of times. You see the difference? It's almost like you're wearing a false lash. Wow. I'll do it on the other side as well, so you know. That's it. Because I really don't use false lashes. This is something I love doing. I strongly recommend that don't forget the upper part of your waterline. So just tight line it. It's easier to do with two hands, I swear to God. Something like that. You see the difference? Maybe when I look up you can, or maybe you cannot, but yeah, you know what I mean. Just tight line the inner side of the upper waterline. And that's it. You're done. Thank you so much for watching the video to the end. I hope you liked it. Please leave your comments, suggestions and feedback so I can make all the necessary corrections in my next video. Really looking forward to interacting with a lot of you. Till then, take care. Bye-bye. Love you all.